Hey, it's Weather on Demand, Thursday, September 4th. Lot to talk about in your weather headlines. Plenty warm and humid on a steady south wind. We'll watch some scattered showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be strong to severe. And then a cold front brings a sharp cool down. Breezy northwest winds will be accompanying that front. Temperatures 50s and 60s this morning. To touch of fog out there as well. It'll slow you down just a bit. Has some heavy hitting rain overnight. Portions of Dickinson, Menominee and Delta counties were under a flood advisory that has expired. And we actually have some clearing skies prevailing over parts of the western UP. Dry conditions prevail for now. You can see we're kind of in between these two plumes of moisture, some of that deeper stuff pulling away. We've seen some strong storms overnight. First thing this morning from Fargo, Grand Forks eastward up into Minneapolis at this point. This is a series of supercells which are kind of weakening as they work in, but they have been producing some heavy rainfall. As you can see, oranges, reds, indicating even the pinks there. That's some likely some large hail with that, some strong damaging winds as well. So we're certainly not out of the woods yet. We're going to deal with that. This is the game plan. That system works in quickly through the rest of your morning. That'll affect obviously initially the western UP, but with the heat of the day, the pinnacle of the severe weather threat will exist mid to late afternoon and through this evening. That's when you expect potentially strong to severe storms to develop, and weather threats would include torrential rains, large hail, and damaging winds for the most part. And then by this evening, overnight, things begin to quiet down, or at least we dry things out. I'm not sure how quiet it's going to be, especially in the Keweenaw when gusty west winds take hold. Peak wind gusts could reach around 30 miles an hour or so as we start to see that cooler, drier air working in. And then by Saturday, it looks like a fairly tranquil weekend under mainly sunny skies, some chilly nights ahead, and daytime highs really struggling through the 60s. But before we deal with that, we're going to deal with another warm, humid day. Highs upper 70s and low 80s, skies mostly cloudy. On this south wind, we can't rule out the threat for some of these stronger storms to work in. Our forecast models usually have a pretty difficult time nailing down specifics on timing and track of storms, but it looks like the shorelines would also be not a great place to be, especially Lake Michigan with that south wind. Kind of a bit of a swim risk today. There's your temperature trends. So Lake Superior also not all that safe a place to be this afternoon and evening. Looks like some of those strong storms will begin working across the lake, and we would want to keep an eye on the sky if anyone's planning on hitting the waters of the Great Lakes. Meanwhile, Lake Michigan, bit of a swim risk with gusts to around 20 miles an hour. That'll make wave heights up to 5 feet or so. So again, not a great beach day. You want to keep your eye on the sky. Evening rain and thunder beginning to diminish from west to east, lingering longest over the far eastern UP. But things begin to settle down. You can see it's a gusty west wind that develops, and that brings some cooler air in. It'll be a windy day on your Friday, especially along the Superior shoreline. You can see we're kind of struggling through the low and mid 60s in those cooler spots, downwind from the shore. But as we look at some of the warmer places, low 70s. Your TV 6-day forecast, a tranquil weekend. We will have some cool nights. Next, good chance of rain works in Monday night and Tuesday. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.